Everything you want to know about Simon Cowell, English TV personality and businessman, born the 7th of October, 1959, age 65 years. Lambeth, London, United Kingdom. Partner, Lauren Silverman, 2013. Height, 1.73 m. Siblings, Nicholas Cowell, Lindsay Elizabeth Cowell, June Cowell, Tony Cowell, Michael Cowell, John Cowell. Parents, Julie Brett, Eric Philip Cowell. Simon Cowell net worth, $600 million. Personal life. Cowell dated English television host Terry Seymour from 2002 to 2008. Cowell was engaged to makeup artist Mejgan Hosseini from 2010 to 2011. Cowell began dating American Lauren Silverman in 2013. At the time, she was married to Cowell's friend Andrew Silverman. Andrew quickly filed for divorce on the grounds of adultery, naming Cowell and his wife in the legal documents. 2 weeks later, Cowell and Lauren confirmed they were expecting a baby. The divorce was settled out of court in August 2013. Silverman gave birth to Cowell's son on February 14, 2014. Cowell finally proposed to Lauren in January 2022 after dating for 13 years. Cowell is a patron of Together for Short Lives, a UK charity for all children with life-threatening and life-limiting conditions. He also supports animal rights and has appeared in a video for PETA in which he reminds drivers of the cruelty to animals that can occur when their pets are locked in cars in the summer. During the 2020 coronavirus pandemic, Simon donated $1.5 million to Feeding America and Feeding Britain. In August 2020, Simon broke his back while riding an electric bike at his Malibu property. To raise money for the families of the victims of the Grenfell Tower fire in London in June 2017 and the London Community Foundation, Cowell arranged the recording and release of a charity single, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Cowell collaborated with a number of vocalists for the single, including Robbie Williams, Dua Lipa, Roger Daltrey, and Rita Ora, and the song reached #1 on the UK singles chart, dubbed Early Life. Simon Philip Cowell was born on the 7th of October, 1959, in Lambeth, London, and raised in Elstree, Hertfordshire. His mother, Julie Brett, née Josie Dolish, 1925-2015, was a ballet dancer and socialite, and his father, Eric Selig Philip Cowell, 1918-1999, was an estate agent, property developer, and music industry executive. Cowell's father was from a mostly Jewish family. His own mother was born in Poland, though he did not discuss his ancestry with his children. Cowell's mother was from a Christian background. He has a younger brother, Nicholas Cowell, 3 half-brothers, John, Tony, and Michael Cowell, and a half-sister, June Cowell. Cowell attended Radlett Preparatory School, licensed victualler's school in Ascot for 1 year, and the private Dover College, as did his brother, but left after taking GCE levels. He passed English language and literature, and then attended Windsor Technical College, where he gained another GCE in sociology. Cowell took a few menial jobs, including, according to his brother Tony, working as a runner on Stanley Kubrick's 1980 horror film, The Shining, but did not get along well with colleagues and bosses until his father, who was an executive at EMI Music Publishing, managed to get him a job in the mailroom. However, after failing to get a promotion, he left to try out other jobs before returning to EMI. Early career. In the early 1980s, Cowell left EMI to form E&S Music with his former boss at EMI, but quit in 1983. He then formed Fanfare Records with Ian Burton, initially selling exercise videos and music from acts such as the Italian orchestra Rondo Veneziano. He had his first hit song in 1986 with So Macho by Sunita. Some of Cowell's early success came through Stock Aitken Waterman, who produced a number of hits in the 1980s. However, in 1989, the company went under, with Pete Waterman forced to put a freeze on Fanfare's assets, and taking Cowell's Porsche as compensation for outstanding production and royalties payments. Amid the company's implosion, Cowell nearly became bankrupt. He then worked with BMG as an AANDR consultant and set up S Records under BMG. He restarted his career in the music business by creating novelty records with acts such as the Puppet Zig and Zag, Power Rangers, and World Wrestling Federation. In 1995, through his persistence, he persuaded 2 actors, Robson Green and Jerome Flynn from the UK television drama series Soldier Soldier, to sign with him and record the song Unchained Melody, which they had performed on the show. The recording by the duo, now named Robson Jerome, quickly reached #1 in the UK, staying at the top of the chart for 7 weeks. It became the best-selling single of 1995. Their next release, I Believe, Up on the Roof, was the third best-selling single. And their self-titled album, released later in the year, also became the best-selling album of 1995. They released another album and 2 more singles before disbanding, and sold 7 million albums and 5 million singles in total. According to Cowell, they made him his first million. Later acts he signed included 5 Westlife and Teletubbies.